What is good, guys? It goes back at it with another video, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to build up a strong portfolio. Now when I mean a strong portfolio, I am not meaning for you to have a strong website with strong design, etc, etc, etc. I'm talking about the actual designs you will post on your Instagram, on your Twitter, and even when the time comes, on your own website. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna show you techniques to do so, and I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper on, again, I'm gonna do a video diving a little bit deeper on one of the subjects I talked about on my making money using Twitter. So yeah, if you want, you can check that out for further information. But right now, remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow up with my work at Sacoz YT, and you can join the server, my Discord server, to keep up. You don't even have to hit the notification bell, because right here on Discord it shows you when I upload. So if you want to join the Discord server, it's down below. And let's get straight into the video. So a portfolio is basically any creative way to show what you do. Without a portfolio, you're probably not gonna get as many clients without you going to them. For example, there's two ways to get clients. There's the way that a client comes to you, and then there's another way when you go to the client. When the client goes to you is, for example, when they see you on a hashtag, they go into your profile, they say freelance graphic designer, they see the price list, and they like, a new logo will be good to my YouTube channel, so they go ahead and DM you. And that's how you get a client of you not having to do anything. Of course, this is the best way to do so. This is the best way to get clients, because you don't have to do the work of getting the client. But it is the actual hardest way to do so. It's the actual hardest way to do so, because you need to build such a social media presence where it will affect how you do stuff. So for me, the easiest way to get client work if you're a beginning is to do Twitter keyword search or any other website that actually lets you go to the client. I wouldn't say Fiverr, because in Fiverr they're expecting $5 maximum. So if they put ahead need a logo, and if they see that you charge $15, which is a beginning starting point for a logo, for example, they're not gonna say it, because hey, my budget is $5, I'm here on Fiverr, so they're just not gonna do it that way. So other websites are 99 Designs, for example, which indeed is the best way to get client work. But after we get that client work, most of them are gonna require you to have a portfolio. If you're doing the Twitter keyword search, and we did a whole video about this, so you can check it out, link in the description. But it is really important for you to have a portfolio if you're doing this whole Twitter keyword search. I will tell you, like with video, it's better if you have your own website, but no troubles, you can still do a YouTube portfolio, which is not as strong. But I would recommend if you're like into more image, so like logos and photography and stuff like that, then make a Twitter portfolio, because it's the best way to go, really. When you looking for a designer, or looking for a logo, looking for a banner, whatever you look, and we did a whole video about this, so again, link in the description below. But it's the best way, because when they enter to your profile, they know that you are a designer. Like, you have your portfolio, you have what it takes, you have your logos there, and if you have it well presented, then of course they're gonna think that you are actual designer, which you are. If you're watching this video, if you already got your commission, if you already do logos, then you are a graphic designer. You just want to show that to other people, because they don't know. Like, you could be like a random person, you could be someone asking for a $20 logo and then outsourcing it on Fiverr. So you need to like show the process. You need to show the logos that you're actually doing. But how do you get those logos if you haven't got any client work? If you literally haven't gotten your first client, then this is kind of a hard time to do. But it's easy. It's easy to build up a portfolio if you have the design skills, and if you have what it takes to design a lot of logos for a lot of people totally by free. If you have the courage to do that, then go ahead, please do so. So basically, I'm gonna explain a little bit about how I built up my portfolio and how many people did. So just follow a lot of people that you're actually inspired for. So a little spoiler, when we get to 100 subscribers, that's gonna be my 100 subscribers special. We're actually gonna build a fake ID on Twitter and try to get our first client on that stream. But without anything else to say, so look up like people you look up to. So for example, if you love watching, I don't know, PewDiePie, that's a really popular thing right now. So if you enjoy watching PewDiePie, then go ahead and make a fun stuff, not that serious. Make a logo for PewDiePie. And I know it may sound stupid, like he's not gonna see it and stuff, but it's gonna get you a lot of exposure if you use hashtags related to that, because many people are looking up that right now. But if you're gonna look for another way, is to use ones for like YouTubers in around 200,000, 100,000 subs to 1 million, because you have a chance that they will actually see them. For example, I did a logo for a YouTuber called FNG. He actually saw it, he retweeted it, and it got a lot of exposure out of that. But I made a logo for Mr. Beast, who has a lot of mentions in tweets, etc, and it did not work. He didn't saw it, he didn't reply, he didn't retweet it or anything. So I would recommend you work with smaller YouTubers if you can. But again, you can do it whichever way you want, whichever way you want to do it. That's the way to go. So basically just look up on your YouTube page of your subscriptions, and then if you see one that has around 100,000 to 500,000 subscribers, let's say, check if they have a bad, poorly designed banner or poorly designed profile picture, and then just go ahead and do some work for them, totally free. As hey, I'm your fan, I enjoy watching your content. Just do it as a nice, imagine you were his or her friend. Just do it for them, for the pleasure of designing. It's also a great practice. And in my opinion, this is the best way to form a strong portfolio, because even if it's not client work, it's still for that creator. So if someone sees it, if someone is looking for a logo and you reply to their tweet, or you DM them and say, hey, my portfolio is on my Twitter right now, I will be looking forward to make a website, because that's something you need to do, but I'm looking forward to make a website. My Twitter is all I got right now. Then they'll see like you made a logo for like a YouTuber they know and they're a really huge fan of. Then you're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit that client hard. You're doing logos for creators that they already know. They're doing logos for, like, if you're doing it for a huge creator, for example Mr. Beast. If you're doing a logo for Mr. Beast, they already probably know who Mr. Beast is. And if you hit a target and it's like, I love Mr. Beast with all my heart, it's gonna hit, because they're like, I already know this creator. I know this guy can do stuff because I already know what he's about. You're doing something for a creator that the client already knows about, and that's the strong part of this, because they don't have to figure out what's this, a template or anything. No, they already know that it was especially made for that creator. And for me, that's the best way to build a portfolio. You can do it other ways. You can do it for local companies, like a rebrand of local companies, or just do it for Uber if you want to do that. Maybe you can create a company, maybe you can just follow a logo challenge or whatever. But for me, this is the best option, because first you're gonna get the exposure you want. At the end, you want exposure when you're beginning, because the money will come up next, but exposure is most what you need. And I'm not telling you to go join a Call of Duty clan. I'm telling you to do designs for good YouTubers, for like large YouTubers, and that will actually get you exposure if you keep on doing it, and if you keep on designing for YouTubers for no cost, just like as a fan, as a friend. And they will actually appreciate it if they go ahead and see it. They will probably retweet it or like it, and that will come up in their feed. So that is all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it helped you a little bit on building your portfolio, then please drop a like on this video and comment the creator you want to make a logo for, or even comment your favorite creator. I don't know, but if you have a creator you want to make a logo for, then go ahead, drop down below. As I said, on my Instagram, on my Twitter, right down below. Just subscribe, it really helps me. You can always unsubscribe, but yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Remember, my Discord server is filled up with good people, so you can go ahead and check that out. And my Patreon is down below. If you anytime want to help me for something that's more than just a number, I will highly appreciate it. Don't worry if you don't have the funds right now. The fact that you watch my videos and that you like them and subscribe to the channel, it's enough for me. Then it's been Sacoz here, and I'm out. Peace.